Hi, I'm Ralph. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we have the holidays coming up. You know, Thanksgiving, or as you know it in Great Britain, third Thursday of November, and also Christmas. So last week I made an Italian sausage bread stuffing. But for those people in the South that like their cornbread dressing, that's what we're going to be making this week. Now, when my wife heard this, she insisted that I make her family's recipe. Now, I originally came from Chicago. I grew up on the bread stuffing. But when I, escaped and came down here from the witness protection program to Texas to hide out, I married a gal who grew up in Texas, and this was their family's recipe. Well, originally actually from the church cookbook, which opens up a whole new potpourri of interesting recipes in and of itself. If y'all would like to see some of those recipes done, leave me messages in the comments down below, because there's all kinds of stuff in that book, like pink stuff that my family loves, but I could not tell you what is in it. All I know is they make it in one of those cardboard milk cartons in the freezer and something pink and some fruit stuff in it. That would be a great show to do. Let me know if you want to see that one. Right now, we're going to do the cornbread dressing, and I'm going to get started. Join me over at the cooktop. Okay, I've got half a stick of butter in here. To that, I'm going to be adding a little water. Be careful, because water and fat, it can kind of react, so put it in pretty close to the same time. To that, I went ahead and bought some pre-chopped onions because I'm getting a little tired of crying during these recipes. Get that stirred in. We're going to try to caramelize these a little bit, add a little bit more color to them, make them a little bit more translucent. Here's a couple of big chunks I don't think we actually need in there. Now I'm also going to be adding in some sliced celery. Now I like to slice mine pretty thin. Kroger had some pre-cut. I thought they were a little bit thick for my taste. I just like to put these on the mandolin and get them nice and thin. Now this is going to take several minutes. I won't put you through the whole several minutes to brown these up. So while this is getting started, join me at the other counter, and we're going to start with the other mixture. Okay, over here, I've got a batch of cornbread that we mixed up. We're going to be breaking that up into a large bowl. You want to make sure all those big pieces are broken up. To that, I've got several pieces of day-old white bread that I toasted up. I'm going to be adding those in next. Get that into the mixture. Now you are going to want a large bowl, and this is going to make up a big batch. To that, I am adding some Pepperidge Farm seasoning mix. Now this is not the cornbread mix. This is the regular classic stuffing mix. In fact, I wish I had an even bigger bowl, because this is just going everywhere. Gotta go check on the veggies. Coming along nicely. Okay, I think I'm going to try adding this to my big lasagna tray, because this is just getting to be an awful lot. I think it might be easier to work all together in here. Now to this, I'm going to be adding 6 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and break those up. Going to spread this around. Gonna be adding some sage. little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Add some chicken broth. And we're checking on the veggies again. Okay, let's get this good and mixed up. Get all those ingredients folded together. I don't know how my wife does this every year because I've never seen her get a big pan like this. This will make a big recipe. In fact, I'm going to be doing 2 pans. One they're going to use for Thanksgiving, one we're going to use for Christmas. Because this will freeze up nicely. Thanksgiving is actually about 2 weeks away. Christmas a little bit farther. And this will keep nice in the freezer, so you can make this up easily ahead of time and save yourself a little time during the holidays itself, so you're not going to be such a big rush to get everything done. Okay, these are looking pretty good. They're fairly translucent, and that's what we're looking for here. So I'm going to take all this and I'm going to be pouring it over my mixture. Now, probably best if we let this set, cool down for just a couple of moments here. Okay, I'm going to be adding the veggies. Get all the veggies folded in. This is smelling terrific. Okay, I'm going to take this, starting to divide it between my 2 pre-greased pans. Now you'll notice I'm using the disposable ones because I'm going to be sticking those in the freezer and I don't want to be tying up all my pans over the next couple of weeks. Put my second pan over so I can kind of equal it all out. Like I say, this recipe came from an old church cookbook, and I think there's enough here to about make sure everybody in the church got a serving. Next, we're going to cover these up. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And they're going to be going into the oven for about the next hour and a half to 2 hours. And into the oven they go. Fresh out of the oven, looking good. I left it uncovered just for the last couple of minutes, get a little bit more, color to it. Let's see how it tastes. This is awesome, y'all. Maybe my wife's family is onto something. It's pretty darn good. I think your family will like it too. Leave me some comments about this down below and maybe a subscription. And so until next time, happy holidays, y'all.